Good day, brothers and sisters. I'm giving you a message today that says the power of God can deliver you from tribulation or from any difficult moment. The power of God can actually deliver you. And I'm going to sing a hymn that goes like this. I'm going to sing from my hymn book, and it says, "Guide me, O thou great Redeemer, pilgrim through this barren land. I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hold me with thy powerful hands. Breath of heaven, breath of heaven, feed me till I want no more. Bread of heaven, bread of heaven, feed me till I want no more. The second verse says, "Open now thy crystal fountain, whence thy healing stream doth flow. Let the fire and cloudy pillar lead me all my journey through. Strong deliverer, be thou still my strength and shield. Strong deliverer, be thou still my strength and shield." Thank you, brothers and sisters, for listening to that hymn this morning. But my topic mainly today, like I said, is the power of God can deliver us in difficult moments and in any tribulation. And I'm taking my text from Daniel 3, which says, Daniel 3 from verse 1 to 30. I'm going to start by reading the Bible as well. And it goes like this. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold whose height was tres cubits, and the height therefore 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura in province of Babylon. Then verse 2 says, "Then Nebuchadnezzar the king set together the prince and the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the province to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up." Verse 3, "Then the prince, the governors, and captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up." Verse 4, "Then an Herod cried aloud to, to you, it commanded the people, nations, and languages," verse 5, "that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psalteries, dulcify, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Verse 6. And who felleth not and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning forest. And verse 7. Therefore, at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, pastry, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nation, and the language fell down and worshipped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. In verse 8, therefore, at that time, certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, thou hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psalteries, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship that golden image. And whosoever that faileth not and worship that, he should be cast into the midst of the burning forest. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the provinces of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded to serve thee, that they have not regarded thee. They serve not thy God, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. My dear brethren, that is the king for you, King Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. He is a powerful king which the people reverence so much, and he has given a decree to the people that everyone must worship his own God, which he has carved specifically for himself. And being the king of that land, he has commanded that everyone must be compulsory, that everyone in that land must worship his golden calf. So there is certain Jews in the land, and this Jew, they are faithful servants of God, and they never wanted to worship the golden calf because they know that there is God above. There is God that is more than the golden calf, that there is God that is better than the God of the Nebuchadnezzar. So what happened? In that land, there are also spies. These spies didn't start today. It's there even in the days. They send spies monitoring people that are godly, people that are praying, people that are there to give God his place. So these spies started prognosing because they have a way of being nosy. They have a way of going into people's private to know what they are doing. So then they discovered that the three Jewish boys, which are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, are not doing or giving reference to that golden calf. And what did they do? They went straight to the king to accuse the Jews, to report, to say rubbish about them. The king Nebuchadnezzar was furious. He became angry because as a king, he expected everyone to obey him, even when what he's doing is wrong. So when they gave him the information, he sent forth his army to go and get the three Jewish boy called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So when the boys arrive, that is why he said when the boys arrive, he also started asking them, Is it true that if you people are not serving my golden calf, which I have emanated? But the boys told him that he even if that is why in he said that in the in verse in verse 16. He said, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. So, but the king was furious. But if not, he said in verse 18, but if not be, I if not be it, know unto thee, O king, that we will not serve the God, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. So the boys were resolute. They told him that they will not serve his golden calf no matter what. That even if the God they are serving, didn't come to deliver them, that they will not serve the golden calf. That is faith, and that is determination. They have faith in God, and they are they have the courage to give that to the king. So the king, what did the king do? So the king have to ask those in verse 19. Then the king was furious and formed his first visage and changed